hasn't that stock gotten ahead of itself?
This is the old British Airways and Iberia, and we see an opportunity there because the stock has moved off its lows, but it was trading well under the value of the invested capital in that franchise. We're seeing the stock, it's traded up, but it's still trading at below the invested capital. We believe that the airline industry has fundamentally changed its stripes, and we think that these CEOs are really focusing on containing capacity, which will enable them to get pricing. That pricing will see returns in the sector increase, and increasing returns means that the shares should trade above the cost of capital. So there's still opportunity. Yes, the stock has moved significantly. Maybe it trades sideways for a period of time, but that's okay with us.
Well, Katrina, looking at the global airline pictures, we've got a new #1 airline in terms of size, U.S. Airways and American Air merging. How will that change the picture in terms of competing for share?
Well, one of the most profitable routes for British Airways is actually the route from London to New York's JFK Airport, and that's one that they code-share with Americans. So the fact that they're code-sharing with one of the biggest airlines in America is a good point for them. What you could see is Americans starting to, use that hub and spoke, bringing people into JFK and then transporting them across to London on a British Airways flight, and we'll make the money there.
Now, Vodafone, getting rid of its stake in Verizon Wireless. Does that make it more attractive in any way?
There's been a lot of speculation about Vodafone and what will happen post the sale of the Verizon Wireless stake. We've got management that's out there with Project Spring, and we think that that's very optimistic for Vodafone as a standalone entity. We've had, obviously the comments out of AT&T that they may be interested in a European player, and this is probably the one that meets their needs best. But if we take a look at it, while the shares have a little bit of a takeover premium in there, we still think that even if that takeover doesn't happen, there's significant value as a standalone entity in Vodafone. So we're continuing to hold it.
So even if it's not taken over, where's the value? Where do you see it going? How's it growing?
It's going to be doing this Project Spring, which is an organic investment strategy to generate growth at Vodafone. So that's the reason we're actually optimistic and positive about their long-term prospects.
All right, really sounds positive about 2014. Thanks a lot, Katrina.
We are.